Hi, I'm Chris Heller, Heller the Home Seller, and thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video. You're watching it because you're probably thinking about selling your home, or you've had your home on the market and it hasn't sold. And we're going to talk about what we do that's different. What gets homes sold? Why do we sell homes every day when the average agent almost never sells a home? In over 20 years of selling homes, we've learned a few things. And whether you have a condo to sell, or a mansion to sell, or anything in between, these things apply to all properties. The good news is we sell all sorts of properties and we sell them all over San Diego, so we know what works. There's really only 3 things that'll ever stop a home from selling, and they're the same 3 things that need to be right for a home to sell. So I want to share with you what those are. One of the things that will stop a home from selling is if there's something wrong with the condition or the location of a home. And I'll share with you right now that's rarely the case. But we will go through your home, and if there are things that we can suggest that'll make it more saleable or more appealing, we won't be shy about doing that. The other 2 factors are pricing and marketing. The marketing the agent controls. The pricing you control. Since we study the homes and values every single day and we study the market, we're going to give you good information so you can make good decisions about how to price your home to sell rather than have it sit on the market. The third component is marketing, or what the agent's doing or not doing to get your home sold. There's really only 2 types of marketing. There's what I call the traditional or passive approach, and then there's the non-traditional or aggressive or proactive approach that we use. You see, most agents use the traditional or passive approach because that's all they can do. They don't have the time or the resources to do anything other than that. What do I mean by passive? What do I mean by traditional? I mean things like open houses, caravans, advertising in the newspaper, throwing it on the MLS, throwing it on the internet, and then hoping and waiting, doing one of these, waiting for the buyer to find you. The approach we take is a much more aggressive approach. It's a proactive approach that's non-traditional. Instead of waiting for the buyers to find us, we're going out and finding the buyers. Now, how do we do that? One of the things that we do on a daily basis is we call hundreds of buyers looking for the right buyer for your home. Most agents don't have the time or resources to do that. Another thing that we do that's unique is that we're able to respond immediately to an inquiry about a buyer, whether they found us on the internet or found your property on the internet, or they're calling off the sign. For example, when someone drives by your home tonight and they call on the sign and it's 8 o'clock tonight and they get a voicemail and they hang up because they don't like voicemail, 5 people on our team instantaneously get a text message with their phone number and usually their name. And we're calling them as they're driving out of your neighborhood to find out what interested them in calling to begin with and what we could do to set up a showing for them. Most agents will never know that that call even took place. Same with the internet. Studies have shown that if you don't respond to someone within 10 minutes, with each passing hour, the chance of ever connecting with them goes down dramatically. So when someone goes onto one of our sites to view your property, and we put our properties on over 75 different websites, instantaneously when they want to view your property, we get notified of that. We get an email, we get a text message, and we're getting back to them while they're still sitting in front of the computer instead of hours later and not connecting with them. That gives you and us a huge advantage on getting that buyer into your home. So when I say the 3 things that are important in getting a home sold, or the 3 things that stop a home from selling, which is the condition and location, the right price, and a very proactive or aggressive approach, those are the things that cause us to sell a lot of homes when most agents are selling hardly any homes. In fact, let me just share with you our numbers. The average real estate agent in San Diego County will sell 4 homes a year. We've sold over 100 homes a year for 18 consecutive years. In fact, last year alone, we sold over 150 homes. We're averaging 15 to 20 home sales each and every month because we have a proactive or aggressive approach. There's no magic tricks, there's no secret weapons, but what there is a team of professionals, people that are highly trained, highly motivated. We have more time, we have more resources to do things than the typical agent ever will. That gives you an unfair advantage. And in this market, that's what we need.